What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new news video. Today what I got for you guys is we got a little bit more information in regards to Season 6. We know that yesterday Call of Duty started all the marketing for the zombies for MW3. All the hype has started, and along with that, we actually ended up getting some information in regards to Season 6. Yesterday, we ended up covering all those photos, the marketing, and everything that you need to know about that, so if you missed that video, make sure you check it out. I'll have the link down in the description. And also, just a reminder, if you find the video informative or helpful, consider hitting that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. But anyways, before we get into today's topic, a quick word from our sponsor, Messy Modding Store. It's a store that provides any and all Call of Duty services. They can even get you exclusive operators and bundles such as the Nuke Operator, the Burger King, as well as the Ghillie outfit. For the most reliable and swift Call of Duty services, check out Messy Modding. The link will be down in the description. So it seems like Call of Duty has continued the marketing for MW3. We are now on day 2 of this. We have teasers, photos, text messages, and here's what they ended up posting earlier today. They said, trying to piece it all together and we're running out of time. Something is missing. And then they provide the phone number once again. And then they tell you you can text that. If you're not American, you can text on WhatsApp and you'll be able to get that free of service. And then they ended up showing us this photo right here. So when you look at the photo, the first thing that my eyes were attracted to was the zombies right at the center of the page. I saw a lot of comments that were saying the same thing that I was thinking, and that sort of looks like Ted. From the BO2 transit map, he was like the robotic bus driver. It sort of looks like him, but this could be just a generic type of zombie. And assuming that that is Ted could be a little bit of a stretch, but another thing is they ended up showing us some other photos, and you can see on the left side, we got Weaver, Dr. Gray, as well as Major Carver, and these are characters that we saw in Cold War, pretty much a recurring theme, making a way back into the storyline, and that's what it seems like. It's just telling us that it's tied to Cold War from this photo. And then another thing is the photo at the top showcases the beginning of the Cold War Zombies trailer that we ended up getting. And then next to it, there's a post-it note that says, if they are real, there will be no stopping us. And then it says Z. So I'm not exactly sure who that could be. It could be a potential new person. It could be a person we've seen in the past already, as they've shown from all these photos. But the most interesting thing is the photo of the map shown towards the bottom. So when you look at it, you can see that it's some sort of a point of interest. At first, when you look at it by itself, it's hard to notice exactly what it is, what location it is, but someone actually plugged it into the Las Almas map that we ended up getting a photo of a while back, and it fits perfectly into the center of the map. So it seems like, once again, Las Almas is going to be the brand new Warzone map, and they're going to be using it for the zombies experience. And you can see that Ground Zero is the center, pretty much covering over the same things that we talked about in the past, where in the zombies mode, the center is going to have the most zombies, it's going to have the biggest bosses, the Easter eggs, everything important in regards to the zombies is going to be at the center, and you're going to spawn in over on the edges. One thing I do want to clarify is that it's not going to be the same exact Las Almas map that you see here, but is actually an upgraded version of the map. So it seems like they ended up scrapping the original Las Almas that they were creating, and they ended up upgrading it and updating it, and many players who got to play it early did confirm that it was Las Almas, although it was changed slightly and it was updated. So for those of you guys who aren't even interested in zombies, at least you'll know now that the brand new map is going to be very similar to this. It's going to look almost identical, just a little bit more updated, and that's going to be the new Warzone map. We also ended up getting a second teaser, and it says, IMOs sent over some files dated 1984. Potential consultants, you've been around a while, want your take. Do you know them? Can we trust them? And then they provide a photo right here. And this first thing that I saw is Ravenov, and you can see the Omega logo is there as well. And then when you text it Ravenov, it actually responds with another photo showing the personnel files. It says the summary, and then it shows his name, last name, the status. It says his current whereabouts are unknown. These are all the MW3 Zombies marketing details that we have. Now let's talk about Season 6, because we actually got some information in regards to that. But according to Warzone News, he said rumors zombies could be coming in Season 6 in some capacity. It could have something to do with the Modern Warfare 3 reveal on October 5th, but we will update when there is more information. And the leak comes via Alex, and he's a very reliable leaker. He's actually leaked all the upcoming Battle Pass operators, and they've been very accurate so far. So it seems like he did mention that Season 6 is going to have some sort of a capacity to have zombies in it, and we're not exactly sure how they're going to carry on doing this. Maybe it's going to be a mode, maybe it's going to be some sort of an event type of thing with the Haunting of Almas, or they most likely will have some sort of an LTM that will involve the zombies, and then you'll be able to play it. Maybe it's going to sort of try to connect that with Modern Warfare 3 zombies. I'm not exactly sure, because we do know that the MW3 Zombies continues after Cold War. maybe MW2 is going to try to do some sort of a transition and try to jump us into the storyline for the zombies, try to connect it in some sort of way through the haunting event. It's not very clear exactly what they're planning on doing, but it seems like even from past leaks that we saw, we heard that zombies would be coming into the multiplayer side, as well as ghosts were going to be coming into the Warzone side of things. So that's what it said in the files. We could be wrong. We already see a zombie operator already in the game as of right now, which is that operator for Cleo, which is actually big news, being able to have a chance to play zombies even before MW3 launches in November. That is some very big news, and I really do hope that they do us right with the Haunting of Almas event. We know that it's going to be a very, very large event. I've already talked about it in great lengths and in great detail, so if you've missed any of those past videos, check those out. But we do know that it seems like zombies is going to be a part of that now, and then along with that, maybe even in Warzone, there's going to be some sort of Easter eggs or events that you'll be able to do. Now, in terms of more information that we're going to get on this, I do believe that we might get that as early as this upcoming Wednesday, which is going to be the release of the Season 6 blog post. You do know that with the blog post, they usually go over all the big things that are going to happen during the update, the new weapons, some of the bigger bundles that they're going to be bringing in, new maps, modes, and most importantly, the brand new event. So if the haunting event is going to have some sort of zombies in it, we might get our first look photos and details on that in the blog post is just in a couple days from now. So that's really what I'm looking forward to. Don't get your hopes up too high. Remember, these are leaks. Leaks can be scrapped. Nothing has been officially confirmed by Call of Duty yet. And then most importantly, it may not be as hopeful and as big as of an update as we may think it is. So if they are going to add zombies, it could be a potential recurring game mode that we've already seen in the past, just recycled. It could potentially not even have zombies the way that we think it's going to end up being added. Maybe they'll just be cosmetic, decorative purposes for the whole haunting event. We're not exactly sure how they're going to go on about doing it, but I just want to let you know, don't have your hopes up too high, because remember, these studios are already working on MW3. They're working on the zombies. You have Treyarch working on the zombies for MW3, working on Black Ops 2024, and then on top of that, they're still managing and doing the ranked system for Warzone and MW2 multiplayer. So with this being the last and final event, they may try to make it as best as possible, but there's going to be a limit to it. Now, in terms of the zombies, I do think that they're probably going to do some sort of an event that'll transition us over into Modern Warfare 3, maybe very similar to how the Shadow Siege event was. Maybe there's going to be some sort of an event like that, because remember, this event is going to be taking place towards the end of October, and then we have the next Call of Duty releasing towards the beginning of the next month following that, which is going to be on November, which will be a very great time and a great opportunity for them to host these types of events and get us to transition over, very similar to how we've seen already in Call of Duty. But anyways, what are your thoughts and opinions on that? Definitely expect some big news to come out this next Wednesday with the Season 6 roadmap. We're going to talk about the blog post. I'll cover all that in great detail for you guys. So if you are not subscribed, definitely make sure you hit that sub button so you stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. We are expecting the news to start ramping up when this blog post releases, and then also the marketing is most likely going to continue for the zombies, and then we might have even more details in regards to Modern Warfare 3 as we get closer and closer to the beta. But anyways, that's all that I got for you guys in today's video. It's been your boy Chidzo. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.